Hey guys, today we're gonna be playing, but I'm just gonna do a little. I did this a couple times. No, I do this a couple times. I try to do this as much as I can. What I'm talking about is practicing your macro game in just like a solo lobby. I should watch this in a YouTube video, but it's true. Let me just start and I'll talk over it because it's not that fun to watch. So all we're doing is trying to max out in supply as fast as possible. So I think for like 10 to 11 minutes. The idea is if you can't do this by yourself with the game not happening, how are you gonna do it with shit happening? Because this is really the backbone of your gameplay. If you can get your macro game, if your macro game is good, so we just skip this, you should be able to play like up to freaking Diamond Masters, I hear, with just doing a single build, like single stupid builds like Mass Marine. You could just spam that until Masters, as long as your macro is good. Because if you have a shit ton of units, even if they have good units, like you'll just overrun them. So I set my first SCV here. I'll do a little bit of commentary on basic turn builder. So my first SCV here, first supply depot, and then barracks right after, all while making SCVs all the time. And I kind of fucked up here already. You really should have a gas right after barracks goes down. I queued up the SCV, I took my minerals, I didn't make the gas, I shouldn't have queued the SCV. After this Rax is done, we'll go for a command center. And the orbital command here, upgrade. This should finish when this finishes, just about, if I'm not complete garbage. We could have made the Reaper by now if we had the gas earlier. We're gonna go for the Reaper first, because that's just how it's done. Hockey this. Go for the full wall. I'm just gonna map it there. Once we get that 100 gas, we can go for the factory and the second gas. Like a marine, because it doesn't hurt to right now. I have the minerals. Usually, I can go for the reactor on this guy. And get a tech lab later. Better pump up more marines right now. So this guy's done. This guy can become an orbital too. Still pumping up guys here. This can become a tech lab. Go for that second base. Third base. My bad. Just building that strong economy, you know. Oh, I should talk about the macro cycle. So this is something I recently learned too. Basically, it's keep up with all your shit. Move some workers so it's more even. The mining on both bases. Basically, what we should be doing is looking at making SCVs. You just do this cycle constantly. Make SCVs, make production. I don't really have too much for production right now. Then look at your supply again. So it's good thing we look at our supply, because we're about to get fucked.
Additional supply depots.
Supply block is bad because it denies you from making additional stuff. Prevents you from making additional stuff.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
Ready for dust off. Go ahead. SCV ready. Want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Command center upgrade.
So we gotta upgrade at 5 minutes, which is pretty good.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough.
I failed to make SUVs there for a little bit.
Ready to roll out.
So with
Additional supply. Not enough.
we made the base kind of early, not gonna lie. Once again, we're supply blocked because we suck.
In the rear with the gear. Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots required.
Big job, huh?
With
I'm going. Yes, sir.
3 bases, we can actually go up to 8 racks, so that's 5. Let's make a tech lab.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Additional supply depots required.
We are making supply depots. Let's make more because we need them.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Go ahead.
No, I'm really saying that we should be making the
Go, go, go.
Additional supply depots required.
like
Ready for dust off.
Add-on.
because we need more gas to pump out double medevacs.
Not enough energy. Additional
Our
supply
tech lab
depots required.
reactor.
Upgrade. Additional supply.
SCV ready.
So we need more supply depots.
Going on.
Additional supply depots.
Gotta remember, I gotta note this in my head here.
Add-on complete.
SCVs,
Additional supply depots required.
production,
Additional supply depots.
supply depots.
Add-on complete.
Yeah, whatever. In the rear with the gear.
SCVs, production,
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Additional supply depots required.
now we have 6 racks,
I'm going. This better
7.
SCV ready.
So now we can really pump out a shit ton of stuff.
Additional supply depots required. Research complete. Additional supply depots.
And we're at 8 minutes, so we're not doing too bad.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off. Ready to roll out.
We could get weapon, vehicle, armor, whatever too.
Mineral field depleted.
So at this point we're like 70 workers is good. DC3 base saturation. We don't have to push for any more
Ready for dust
unless
off.
some of our units die or something.
SCV ready. Want some?
And like we could throw reactors on this too if we really want to. Just mash it and continue making stuff. Continue making supply depots. points too. Weapon and armor too.
Additional supply depots.
Ready for dust off.
Unfortunate, we're still supply blocked here.
Mineral field depleted.
We did get a combat shield.
Mineral
Stim
field.
pack.
Add on.
We can get an air base if we wanted to.
Additional supply depots required.
In the rear
But-
with the gear.
So it's 940. We pretty much maxed out.
Mineral field. Additional supply depots required.
We could have gone to barracks faster. But you notice how rule is with 3 bases mining at the same time, we have enough money that we can just keep producing units here. That's why we have so many racks.
Mineral field.
So we're at 10 minutes. We've got weapons
Research.
2 almost done, and armor 2 is in progress.
Mineral field depleted.
It's not bad.
By the numbers, boys.
See, if I were to move out in like a bronze game with this,
Complete.
I didn't scout or anything.
Upgrade complete.
I
Mineral field.
could probably kill him. Like this is pretty big for 10 minutes in a bronze game because he maybe has like
Any orders?
what 131 army. He probably has less than 100 army.
Orders received.
I just blast him in the face like this, and I win. And then even if I lose everything, I have all this. I can make everything up again and charge in again. And there's no way he has as much as me. Well, that's that. Might have not been exciting, but I hope you learned something. Something to practice. Doesn't take too much time, and it's very chill. Well, as long as you're on top of your stuff, it's not too stressful, I should say. Unlike normal games. I haven't played games, you can see I'm gold here. But I do this with good reason, because I want the games I record to be entertaining, and if I'm like completely trash, it's gonna be a bit lame. I want to be able to give some commentary while I play, not just gameplay, otherwise it's completely dead and lame and no one's gonna watch. Alright, I'll see you next video.